Hey guys, just wanted to show you the Firebee AR Parka by Arcteryx. This jacket is pretty much on loan from a local store. Basically, I intend to return this unless I decide to keep it. But I wanted to show you guys how the fit is. This is an extra large. I'm 5'8", 200 pounds, or 200 to 205 pounds, and I usually wear a large for Arcteryx. And on the Ceres Parka, which I've been kind of debating between this and the Ceres Parka, I am just a regular large. This jacket is so high loft that when I wear the large, I actually start compressing down from the inside. And I'll do a little 360 with the hood on. And as you can see, the jacket is very lofty. It's about 2 inches of loft, and I'll be doing more of a tabletop review on this with the specs. And so I've been debating between this and the Ceres SV, previously the Ceres Jacket. Those are a little bit less. There's $100 difference between this and the Ceres SV. This is $950, weighs in at about 1.5 pounds, 1 pound 8 ounces. And the Ceres SV is slightly longer, and that weighs in at 1 pound 15 ounces. Both of them have Gore Windstopper fabric, and this is actually a Thermium, which is a seam tape Gore fabric. And we'll look at that a little bit more closely, but I just wanted to show you guys the fit. Alright, here we have the Firebee AR in extra large next to the Thorium SV in large and the Cerium LT in large, packed into their stuff sacks. And I'm going to bring in a 1 liter Nalgene bottle just for the sake of size comparison. So it packs down pretty small, not much larger than the Thorium SV. And just to go over the weights, got my scale right here. So this is a Cerium LT, weighing in at 10.9 ounces. Thorium SV at 1.48 ounces. And I'll take about 1 ounce for the tags. So the extra large Firebee AR weighs in at 1 pound 11 ounces. Yeah, 1 pound 11 ounces. So that's pretty compact, very light. I've been saying this a lot this week, checking out the Ceres SV and the Firebee AR, that as big of a trend as Canada Goose is, you can't do this with your Canada Goose parka. So anyway, I'm gonna take the jacket out and show you guys how fast this thing lofts back up once you take it out of the stuff sack. And let me pause this for a second. So I just took it out of the stuff sack, and look at that. It's like, hey there guys, I have the jacket laid out, and I want to show you the loft first and foremost. Let's start at the hem, and I'll show you that it has the hem draw cords right here. Keep the wind out or snow out if you're using this for some backcountry skiing. You've got an independent liner, down liner. Basically, it's made with box baffle construction to keep the down in place. And the way they made this is that when you wear the jacket, all of these kind of go together and form sort of a more continuous unit of down, and the air doesn't really seep through, go through over here, especially with that Windstopper fabric, which we'll be talking about as well. And the independent downliner is connected to the Gore Thermium Windstopper face fabric,
or independent windstopper jacket with this mesh fabric right here. So it also allows air to stay in between the two jackets, so you have a little separation there. I think that adds, I believe with their claim that also adds additional warmth. Now let's move on to the internal pockets. You've got the internal chest pocket on the left side with the stuff sack, and you've got that dump pocket on the right side. Now this jacket is made in China. You've got the tags there on care instructions. Let's look at the zipper, and you've got a Core-Loft insulated flap to keep the cold air out. And I'll show you guys the Camasun in a sec to compare that. So basically this really should help in keeping that cold air out when it makes contact with your base layers or your shirt, whatever you're wearing underneath. You've got watertight zippers on the hand pockets. You've got two hand pockets outside. You have a two-way watertight zipper, and there's a snap button down here to keep that together, and when you do your belay, you unsnap that and you can put the zipper up to accommodate for the harness and the belay rope. The N30 basically Gore Thermium is a 30 denier face fabric. It's nylon ripstop and it's seam taped. So I went to the Arcteryx store and spoke to a couple of the guys, and Gore Thermium, you could look that up on Gore's website as well. It's basically windstopper that's been seam taped. So this is all seam taped. You've got a reflective logo here on the left arm, left chest pocket, the Arcteryx logo, which is also reflective. Now, this is not waterproof, but for the temperatures this was designed for, which is basically more like around 0 to -20, you've got pretty much, for all intents and purposes, a waterproof garment for those temps. This jacket was never designed to be worn for a warmer climate, which is why I haven't really made my decision, but they're selling out really fast. So this was the last jacket of my size, which is actually extra large because of the high loft, that this store had. So I decided to pick it up, mull it over, and then make a decision. While I have it, I might as well have make a video. Now, so this is 30 denier fabric on the Thermium. The Ceres Parka has a 40 denier fabric, but because this is a ripstop fabric, this is actually more durable according to the Arcteryx reps. And you've got the similar sort of elastic on the cuff, very similar to that on the Atom series, keeps the air out. And then you've got the composite mapping, although I don't feel as much Core-Loft on this piece. You've got some Core-Loft on the flap, you've got some Core-Loft here right by the mouth area, so when you breathe you'll have some condensation here. This is probably a high moisture area, but I don't detect Core-Loft on the sleeves and even the armpit areas, the gussets, which is usually Core-Loft. That feels more like down to me. The hood is actually box baffled, so that will most likely be down as well. It feels like down. So you've got 3 adjustments on that hood, and it has the cohesive, I don't know how to pronounce that, a cohesive. Basically it's a flat lock. There's a lock that's embedded underneath the fabric, so there's not as much stuff flapping around. You've just got these two pull cords here, and you've got a pull cord on the back. So just to compare the construction with your standard parka, I've got the Camlison Parka, which is Outdoor Gear Lab's #1 rated parka. Instead of that box construction, you've got the regular horizontal baffle. Behind the zipper, you just really have the Gore-Tex material. So I find that this, when the wind blows and this makes contact with your skin, there were cold spots on this. Very nice, well constructed piece, which I will do an independent review on as well. But here they are side by side, so you can kind of tell and gauge how long the Firebee is in comparison to your standard parka. So the hem on the Firebee is actually pretty comparable to that on the Camo Sun. As you can see, it's just slightly shorter, maybe like an inch. I'm gonna pause right here, and might even be the end of the video. So just to wrap things up, haven't really made up my mind yet between the Ceres and the Firebee AR. For those of you interested in this jacket, they've got this up on TrueVana.com. The black's already sold out in large and extra large. There's large in blue, extra large in vermilion orange. They're selling it for $665 right now. Today's January 15th. So take a look at that. I've never bought anything from them, so I'm not sponsored or affiliated in any way by TrueVana.com. That's the cheapest price I've seen. This weighs in at 1 pound 8 ounces in a medium. The Ceres Jacket, which is on sale right now because they rolled in the Ceres SV, very little difference in those two. The Ceres Jacket I'm thinking about purchasing. There's a black still in stock in moontrail.com at $510, and there's green twin leaf at Amazon Prime at $440. I caution you guys from buying from third-party sellers on Amazon unless it's fulfilled by Amazon. I would stay away from those. I've had 2 bad experiences in the last month. But anyway, TrueVana.com has these for $665 in different colors. The mediums are still there. Remember that you will most likely have to size up. I'm a size large in all the products in Amazon, and I've noticed that this one, because of the loft, you just have to size up. You wind up compressing the down from the inside, and you kind of just lose out on that loft. So the Ceres SV and the Ceres Jacket fits pretty much closer to like a true parka, where when you just you put it on and it allows for layers underneath. Now this jacket, I don't think you can layer underneath this, nor do you have to in most situations unless you're going on like an expedition. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Look out for the Camo Sun Parka review, which I'll be posting right after this, and that's more of an everyday piece. Thank you very much.